Now our next topic is illegal. Illegal, which we somehow missed to discuss, but this is very important for our discussion purpose. Illegal means the word illegal is applicable to everything which is an offense or which is prohibited by law or which furnishes ground for a civil action, and a person is said to be legally bound to do whatever it is illegal in him to omit. So we'll bifurcate, we will dissect this section into three parts. First, illegal applicable to everything which is an offense. First, number one is offense. Now, second thing, which is prohibited by law. Point number two, prohibited by law. Point number three, which furnishes ground of civil action. So these are three basic things while should come to our mind whenever we will encounter the term illegal. Illegal ର ମାନେ ହଉଛି ତିନିଟା। କଣ କଣ? ତିନିଟା ଜିନିଷକୁ ନେଇକି ଆମେ ଇଲିଗାଲ କହିବା। ଆମେ ଡେ ଟୁ ଡେ ଲାଇଫରେ ଖାଲି କହିଦଉଛୁ ଇଲିଗାଲ। ଇଲିଗାଲ ମାନେ ଯାହାର ପନିଶମେଣ୍ଟ ଅଛି। ନୋ, ନଥିଙ୍ଗ ଲାଇକ ଦ୍ୟାଟ। ଇଲିଗାଲ ମାନେ ଯୋଉଟା ଗୋଟେ ଅଫେନ୍ସ। ଅଫେନ୍ସ କଣ ନା ଯୋଉଟା ଆଇପିସି ରେ ପନିସେବଲ। ସେକ୍ସନ 40 ମନେ ଅଛି କି ନାହିଁ? ହିୟର ସେକ୍ସନ 40 ଅଫେନ୍ସ ଡିଫାଇନ ହେଇଯାଇଛି। ଇଲିଗାଲ ରେ ଅଫେନ୍ସ ୱାର୍ଡ ୟୁଜ ହେଇଛି ମାନେ this is the same meaning as defined under section 40 ଯୋଉଟା ଆଇପିସି ରେ punishable that will be termed as offenses। କାହିଁକି ଏଟା କହୁଛି ନା by means of section 7। section 7 ରେ ଆମେ କଣ ପଢିଥିଲେ? section 7 sense of expression once explained, every expression which is explained in any part of this code is used in every part of this code in conformity with the same explanation। ଥରେ ଅଫେନ୍ସ କୁ ଡିଫାଇନ କରାଯାଇଛି ସେକ୍ସନ 40 ରେ, ମାନେ ଯୋଉଠି ବି ଆମେ ଅଫେନ୍ସ ୱାର୍ଡ କୁ ଏନକାଉଣ୍ଟର କରିବା ଆମେ ତାର ସେମ ମିନିଂ ବୋଲି କନଷ୍ଟ୍ରୁ କରିବା ବା ଇନଫର କରିବା ବା ପ୍ରେଡିକ୍ଟ କରିବା। ଆମେ କ୍ଲିୟର? ନାଉ ବାଇ ମିନ୍ସ ଅଫ ସେକ୍ସନ 7 ଆମକୁ କ୍ଲିୟର କରିଦେଇଛି ଯେ ଯୋଉଠି ବି ଥରେ ଗୋଟେ ୱାର୍ଡ କୁ ଆମେ ଏକ୍ସପ୍ଲେନ କରିଦେଇଛେ, ନେକ୍ସଟ ଅନୱାର୍ଡସ ଯୋଉଠି ବି ସେ ୱାର୍ଡ ରିପିଟ ହେଲା ତାର ଏକ୍ସପ୍ଲାନେସନ ମିନିଂ ସେମ ରହିବ ଆଜ ଇଟ ୱାଜ ପ୍ରିଭିୟସଲି ଏକ୍ସପ୍ଲେନ ବାଇ ଦ ଲେଜିସ୍ଲେଚର। ଫର ଦ୍ୟାଟ ରିଜନ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଇଲିଗାଲ ର ମିନିଂ ଦେଖୁଛେ, ଇଲିଗାଲ କାହାକୁ କହିବା ନା ଯୋଉଟା ଗୋଟେ ଅଫେନ୍ସ ହେଇଥିବ ତାକୁ ବି ଆମେ ଇଲିଗାଲ କହିବା, ବା ସମଥିଙ୍ଗ ହ୍ୱିଚ ଇଜ ପ୍ରୋହିବିଟେଡ ବାଇ ଲ। ଫର ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ, what is the difference between offense and prohibited by law? ଗୋଟେ ଭଲ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ଅଛି, ଏକ୍ସାମ ରେ କପି କରିବା। ଇଟ ଇଜ ନଟ୍ ଆନ୍ ଅଫେନ୍ସ ଅଣ୍ଡର ଆଇପିସି। ଆଇପିସି ରେ କିଛି ପ୍ରୋଭିଜନ ପାଇବେନି ଯେ ଏକ୍ସାମ ରେ କପି କରିବାକୁ ହେଲେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ 2 ମାସ ଜେଲ ହେଇଯିବ। ସିମ୍ପଲି ଯଦି ଆପଣ ଓପିଏସସି ଏକ୍ସାମ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ସେଠି ଖାଲି ଗୋଟେ କ୍ଲଜ ଅଛି ଯେ ଯଦି ଏକ୍ସାମ ରେ କପି ଗଲେ ତାହେଲେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଏକ୍ସାମ ଟା କ୍ୟାନସଲ ହେଇଯିବ କି ଫର୍ଦର ନେକ୍ସଟ ଟାଇମ ଆପଣ ଏକ୍ସାମ ଦେଇପାରିବେ। So that means it is prohibited by law.
Somehow you maybe find it quite dicey or confusing while referring this OPSC example with this special law provision which is given under section 41. So we can take a clear example or a very simple example. Say for example, under section 11 of Indian Contract Act, a contract by a minor or by a person who is unsound is void. This is prohibited by law. So for this purpose we can take the example of this provision where we can find that a thing which is prohibited by law is maybe illegal but not an offense in the meaning given under section 40. So offenses, as we are very much clear right now, offenses means the conditions given under section 40 that is punishable under IPC or any other special or local law. And prohibited by law means though not punishable but forbidden by law. For example, a contract by a minor or by a unsound person.
Law means, I told you, a set of rules which is recognized by the state for the administration of justice. So this is law means OPSC ଯାହା notification କାଢୁଛି, this is also a law. ତା ମାନେ ଯଦି ବି କିଛି prohibited by law ଅଛି ସେଟା ବି illegal, କିନ୍ତୁ ସେଟା offense ନୁହଁ. Offense is a different thing. Offense ପାଇଁ punishment ଅଛି. Punishment means ଯୋଉଟା IPC ରେ prescribe ହେଇଛି ସେଟା ହଉଛି offense. Section 40 as well as section 2N of CRPC. Offense is defined under these two provisions. Now, thirdly is which is a ground of civil action. For example, ଆପଣ ତ tort ପଢି ସାରିଥିବେ ସବୁ. Tort means, everyone please turn on your videos. How many times I will tell you this? If possible. Now, thirdly, which provides a ground of civil action. Ground of civil action means the tort thing. ଯଦି କେହି ଜଣେ tort ବି commit କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଚାହୁଁଛି ସେଟା will be considered or taken as a ground of civil action which is tort. If somebody commits tort, that is also illegal but not an offense. Am I clear? Now moving towards our next step. Illegal ର ତିନିଟା ଟର୍ମ ମନେ ରଖି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ. ନେକ୍ସଟ ଆମକୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ କନସ୍ପିରେସି ଡିସ୍କସନ କରିବା, it will be very helpful. Illegal means, I'm repeating again, which is an offense as per section 40. That means punishable under IPC or any other law whatsoever given in the definition. Now, secondly, if something is prohibited by law. Thirdly, which is or which furnishes ground for a civil action. So these will be termed as illegal. केवल illegal माने या बुझिबेनी जे offense जहा illegal सेया. No, the two are different things. Offense is different, illegal is different. Illegal जदि illegal को आमे गोटे नवा कोन जिनस गोटे बड़ सर्कल illegal ता भीतर गोटे छोटो सर्कल होची offense. If illegal is a genus, offense is a species.
There is a term called legally bound to do. For example, if a jailer, the legal duty of a jailer is to supply food to the prisoner. But as a human being, we all have a moral duty to feed the poor. If we do not do the charity, we will not be held liable. But if a jailer stops supplying food to the prisoners, then he will be called as he is legally bound to do which he omitted to do it. So here that is the basic difference between legally bound to do and what is a legal duty and a moral duty. The question may arise, the basic difference between, there can be a difference between illegal and unlawful. Whether these two terms are similar or not. Indeed, various high courts in their past cases where it was categorically held that unlawful and illegal both have the same meaning. For example, in section 98 of CRPC, there we will find a term like unlawful, and it is decided that it carries the same width and same depth as of the word illegal under section 43 of IPC. The required citation for this purpose is Jinath versus Khadija 2006 4 KLT 905. You can refer to this case law and the differences between illegal and unlawful given under section 98 CRPC, where you will find that the term illegal and the term unlawful are identical in nature. They both carry equal width and equal weightage in the eye of law. No such differences